Katie Autry arrived at Western Kentucky University in 2003 full of hope. The 18-year-old freshman from Pellville was studying to become a teacher. Bright, friendly, and determined, she had made the dean's list and was settling into college life. But in early May of that year, Katie attended a campus party that would lead to her tragic death and a case that stunned her community. On the night of May 3, 2003, Katie went to a fraternity party at a house near campus. Witnesses later described her as friendly but visibly intoxicated. At around 1 a.m., she left the party with two male students, Stephen Souls and Lucas Goodrum. The three were seen together at Katie's dormitory, and campus security footage later confirmed their presence in the building. Hours later, at 4 a.m., a fire alarm was triggered in the dormitory. Firefighters discovered Katie in her bed, unconscious and severely burned. She was rushed to the hospital but had suffered second- and third-degree burns over 60% of her body. Doctors also found evidence that she had been brutally beaten and sexually assaulted. Despite their efforts, Katie died 3 days later from her injuries. The case shocked the university and drew widespread media attention. Police quickly focused on the two men who had accompanied Katie back to her dorm. Both were questioned extensively. Eventually, Stephen Souls confessed. He claimed that Lucas Goodrum had raped and beaten Katie, then doused her with an accelerant and set her on fire to destroy evidence. Souls admitted to helping, but claimed he had acted out of fear. Goodrum, on the other hand, maintained his innocence. He denied harming Katie and said he left her dorm shortly after arriving. His defense attorneys argued that Souls, who had a prior criminal record, was the true perpetrator and had lied to shift blame. At trial, Souls took a plea deal in exchange for testifying against Goodrum. Despite his cooperation, his testimony was inconsistent. The jury ultimately found Goodrum not guilty of all charges, citing a lack of physical evidence linking him to the assault or the fire. Souls, however, was sentenced to life in prison after pleading guilty to multiple charges including rape, arson, and murder. Katie Autry's death left a deep scar on the community. Her story became a symbol of the dangers that can lurk behind seemingly routine social interactions. Her family channeled their grief into advocacy, pushing for stronger campus safety protocols and better protections for vulnerable students.